Hispanic Americans.
Hispanic Americans.
Hispanic Americans.
I think a lot of Hispanics are considered to be people who work on houses or mow the lawn or do any little things that us or we probably wouldn't want to be doing.
They're all dropouts, they don't speak English, they have a lot of kids.
Hispanics are poor and ignorant, kind of stuck in this repetitive cycle.
I think probably it's a typical feeling of every Hispanic American is an immigrant and poor, jumped the Rio Grande or something. I cannot stand it when someone asks me if like we make tamales, and I'm like, it kind of reflects America's ignorance about Latin America. I mean, I've seen it myself. I came into a English class in 6th grade, and just because I was Hispanic, the teacher asked me if I needed to be in this class, if I wanted to test out for ESL, and I'm like, he asked me how long I'd been speaking English because I wrote so well. I've been speaking English since I was 3.
Typical Americans think they're lazy, but I like them. I have a good roommate. He's American Hispanic, and he cooks for me, he cleans for me, he cuts my grass. It's a good life.
I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I don't talk to a lot of them. Is that bad?
I think Americans think that Hispanics are taking their jobs.
Like white people will say that they think that they're automatically better when they talk about other cultures.
I'd have to say rely more so on, do they really have a right to be here? Do they come about it the right way?
Tying all Hispanic Americans in the United States to immigration and to immigrants, and the fear that immigrants are somehow going to encroach on the other ethnic communities.
I guess typically it would be we're very cautious around them. We're kind of almost distant.
There are probably more policies directed towards them in order to improve their social status, education, welfare. As a result, I think there will be more and more probably bilingual education, where classes are taught in both Spanish and English.
There might be more like Hispanic radio stations or TV stations, but it's not going to be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they took away my favorite channel.
Lots of racism is going to rise, and probably how it's going to affect, it's going to bring more culture to the country. It's going to bring, like, the effects are going to be positive effects. It's going to be probably more bilingual culture, more open and tolerant, but we won't see it that up until probably years from now.
Well, unfortunately, a lot of them aren't integrating into society. They're able to stay in communities and perpetuate their own culture. You know, we're a great melting pot, and I fully support them integrating and becoming great Americans like the rest of us.
I don't know. I guess I'll be a minority, so maybe I'll get scholarship money.
Well, I don't think it's going to affect us that much, just because the United States, it's always been changing from day one, from the different immigrants coming from Western Europe, then Eastern Europe, and then, you know, there was an invasion from China, and now it's just, not an invasion, but it just changes, and now it's the Hispanics' turn, you could say.
Every day is different, so it'll just keep being different, and it's just normal.
As long as there's Mexican food here, I'll be happy. I could just eat bean burritos for the rest of my life.